So as we talk about Purdue here, they come in, they knock off a guy, they ruin somebody's season. You understand what I'm saying? Talk about Purdue, man, because I have to be very honest. I don't know much about Purdue. I know you covered the Big Ten, so give us some insight on those guys.
Purdue might be one of the most exciting teams that you can watch play. This year, they're missing two of their top receivers, David Bell, and then I think his name is Jackson Anthrop. He's gone. But Jeff Brom is a fun, creative, offensive genius, and they have their quarterback, Aiden O'Connell, coming back. And so I think they're going to be pretty good offensively. And the biggest thing for Purdue, they got Wake Forest's new defensive coordinator, if I'm not mistaken, where he came over from Wake Forest, and they're missing a few guys. They have to replace a few guys, at linebacker, and then obviously the big name George Karlaftis. If I said his name, forgive me, but he's projected to be a top 10, top 15 NFL draft pick at defensive end. So that's not going to be any easy task replacing him because he did so much for that defense. But offensively, I think they should be fun. And the biggest thing for Purdue, man, they do not have any of the big dogs that I've seen on the schedule. There's no Michigan. There's no Ohio State. They have the Big Ten West, and I don't think they have Michigan State in the crossover game. So, okay, they could be a sleeper. They can win some games too. So, they will. I don't know about the defense, but I know their offense will keep them in a lot of games, and it may win them some as well. Some big.
That's awesome, man. That's all. And speaking of it, I'm plugging it again. I remember David Bell being one of the top receivers in my fantasy draft. One of the guys in the Coach A football college fantasy draft, they had David Bell. He was eating it up. So subscribe so y'all don't miss that, man. Subscribe so you don't miss the info on the college fantasy draft. We give out a nice donation at the end of it. It's going to be a lot of fun.